Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing day 2 of the 12 days before Christmas, and we are going to be dealing with multiple things that have to do with toxic family members, narcissistic family members, and how we get through the festive season around these people if we are forced to or we feel forced to, or how to remove ourselves altogether. Like I said yesterday, in yesterday's video, you can go and check it out. There are links there to my book, Witness Me. But you are also welcome to comment, share, and like. Watch the video until the end because I'm doing giveaways every day. There is one for you at the end. You just have to do 3 short little things in order to get an access to that. So today we are going to be talking about how to recognize gaslighting and manipulation tactics during family gatherings. Now we know it's Christmas season. It's currently a long weekend in South Africa, and we are, for the most part, spending a lot of time with family and extended family, which sometimes can be very interesting but not fun all of the time, because there are always those family members who are looking for some sort of trouble, creating some sort of drama, and kind of just ruining the entire season. So, what is gaslighting? First, let's get clear on what gaslighting actually is. It's a tactic used to make you doubt your reality. Things like, I never said that, or you're being too sensitive, or that never happened. During the holidays, gaslighting can get worse because there are more people around, and the manipulator knows they can use the situation to embarrass or discredit you. Then there are the common narcissistic tactics at family gatherings. Here are some common ways that narcissists manipulate during holiday get-togethers. Public gaslighting is number one. They'll say something hurtful, and when you call them out, they'll deny it or claim it was just a joke. How many times have you heard that one? How do you respond? You don't engage emotionally at all. Calmly say, I don't find that funny, and move on. Then number 2 is triangulation. Pitting family members against each other by spreading lies or half-truths. Now, one thing narcissists love to do is tell you 70% of the truth and 30% of a lie. And this is why you can't tell the difference between the two, because they actually add on or fill in gaps in places that make you believe that they're telling the whole truth. So how do you respond? You refuse to get involved. If someone brings drama to you, ask directly, have you spoken to the other person involved about this? The other thing is remain really clear over the fact that you're never going to get clarity. So you need to get clarity for yourself from the other people so that you are not manipulated into believing whatever the person who likes the drama or is narcissistic will tell you. The number 3 is the silent treatment. And this one is so how can I say, psychologically taxing, but at the same time, it's really, really clever tactic. They might ignore you completely to punish you for not playing along with their games. And in the holiday season, they use this one a lot. How do you respond to this? Treat their silence as a gift. Use it to focus on others who bring positivity into your life. They're not going to like it because they're going to recognize that you're ignoring the fact that they are trying to control you with their silence. And then number 4 is blame shifting, like we spoke about in one of my videos on Instagram the other day. If there's conflict, they'll spin it to make it seem like everything is your fault. So how do you respond to this? Stay firm. Don't take responsibility for what isn't yours. Say, I'm not responsible for how you choose to feel. Because what narcissistic and toxic people want you to do is manage their emotional space. These are adults, people. It's not your job to manage another adult's emotional space. Your emotional space and theirs should be autonomous from each other, which means there shouldn't be any mixing up of feelings because you feel some type of way. I have to change the way I move to help you feel better. So let's talk about how to protect yourself. The best way to handle manipulation is by being prepared, and here is how. You set clear boundaries, like we spoke about in the video yesterday. Decide what you will and will not tolerate and stick to it. And do this before you enter any family gathering. I was telling someone earlier this afternoon that when my children were young, the way that I parented them when we went to the mall was that when we got to the mall, before we got out of the car, the rule was, you can ask me for anything, but I still have permission to say no, because I have to consider my budget. You don't care about a budget. You're a child. You don't worry about all of that. But I give you permission to ask for anything. It will show me what it is you're interested in, but I still have permission to say no. And you have to prepare this beforehand. So like these events that you're going to and the people you're going to be spending time around, make sure you are sitting down with yourself and setting what your firm boundaries are, what you will not tolerate, what will force you to leave the event, and also talk yourself through how your responses need to stay calm, sane, and also that so that you can be observant of the people's behavior in the room as opposed to reactive. You have to go in prepared so that you aren't emotionally triggered and then one person ruins your entire day. The second thing is bring an ally. Have someone you trust who can support you if things get tense. Always have someone who knows what's going on outside of the circumstances so that you aren't convinced by everyone surrounding the toxic person that they are right. And then you need to have an exit strategy. Always have an exit strategy. If things become too much, have a plan to leave the gathering early. You are allowed to leave, and nobody's gonna tell you what you can and can't do with your time. So choose you if the situation gets too much for you to handle. And remember, your peace is more important than pleasing anyone. Even if you handle things well, dealing with toxic family members can be extremely draining. It takes all of their energy out of you. And if you're having to spend all of this time from now, which is the 14th of December, till New Year's Eve, New Year's Day with family members, you have to take time to look after yourself because they will drain every ounce of energy from you. And you don't want to return to work in January exhausted because of toxic family members. So make time for yourself after the holidays to reflect, recharge, and heal. Family gatherings can be challenging, but you have the power to protect your peace and stand strong against manipulation. Remember, it's about changing. It's not about changing the narcissist. It's about taking care of you first. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this stuff and what I may have missed that can be added. I think we don't really consider how important it is to be mindful of the events we have to attend and the people we have to be around in these seasons, and never recognize how much of our energy we actually sell off to people for their approval, which should never be the case. So let me know what you think. And then don't forget to download the free ebook that I have. It talks all about how you can recognize whether you're in an abusive relationship. But then that's on yesterday's video. But then also today I'm giving away 1 hour free coaching sessions. This will only be for a select few people, but you have to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You can follow me on all the social media channels, and I will be awarding 2 people free coaching sessions, 1 hour coaching sessions, and we will walk through what it is you're dealing with and give you tools to actually implement in your life to help you move forward. And then don't forget to purchase my book, Witness Me. The link is down in the description. But thank you so much for joining me. I hope these tools and tips will help you throughout the festive season. I know it's Saturday today. You guys are probably spending time with family today, tomorrow, and Monday, which is a public holiday. So keep all of these things in mind. But then until tomorrow, I will see you again for the 12 days before Christmas when we talk about another interesting topic around toxic family members. Bye.